Believe in the gift of song.
Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world.
How you doing?
Rock and the Aliens started out as a student project in the 80s. Now, unofficially restored and remastered, you can watch it here if you really must.
You're gonna regret this.
It's dicey reviewing the more amateur films, so I always listen out for dialogue because bad special effects, that could be budget. Bad writing is incompetence.
George, my knees are weak.
Looks like I won't be pulling any punches, and nor will our hero, Tyler Upshaw.
Damn, you should have stayed a boxer tie. You still have the move.
You can still knock out the elderly.
I might still have the moves, George. But there's music in this heart now.
Tyler is a wannabe rock star, and his music underpins the film.
The sky is clear, and the moon does appear. Tell me, is it true? What's that about you?
You know those moments when you can see the next 78 minutes of your life with a horrifying clarity.
Feel that guitar, no matter where you are.
In songwriting, the first rhyme you think of is always the best. Can't blame the audience for that. Continuing the vaguely rocky vibe, Tyler also works for local hood Rito, though he is trying to quit.
I'm a musician, not a bagman for some hood.
Now come on, have you really given Bagman a fair crack? What is it you deliver anyway? Drugs, money?
Here's your delivery from Rito.
It's for my new aeronautical act.
A stripper's bra would definitely have been my next guess. But there's more to Tyler.
The world's running crazy, Marilyn. And I gotta do something before it destroys itself.
He genuinely feels that his music can make the world better.
Endure the cold night air and these streets of despair.
Tyler is played by Dionysus Zervos, who also directs, produces, writes, and wrote the songs. It's an ego project, and from the aftermath to the astrologer, these always go well, as the man in charge convinces himself he's great at everything.
Who are we kidding, Marilyn?
Nobody. Your singing is so bad that I haven't even mentioned your acting.
What do you play, a 747?
Now, Tyler has a strange visitor.
I have been searching for you.
Why?
I bring you a gift.
Is it a key light?
You are the only person who can bring peace to this planet.
And here's me calling it an ego project.
You are very special, Tyler.
You don't have to tell him.
I believe you.
Believe in yourself.
Yes, if only you could get rid of this damned humility.
Look, lady, I'm just a rock and roll singer.
Bagman.
When you sing, it is your heart that speaks.
See a cardiologist. There's something badly wrong in there. But how is this gift conveyed?
For you to receive the gift, we must become one.
Look how that worked out.
Yeah?
Although the sex scene is conveyed symbolically. Wow, just when I thought he couldn't think any more of himself. Yeah, look at that. She's a lucky girl. And now, when Tyler and his band play, the audience don't throw things at them. Frankly, I think they're lucky to get an audience that has never heard music before.
Okay, give me the case.
And not just that.
Oh, do you hear that song?
Like a steady drum beat.
He can sing away muggers.
Do you hear it?
Which doesn't surprise me. I imagine cats and dogs have also fled the area. But alien girl Laser has another explanation.
I've given you a frequency evolved on my planet. It will soothe your people and help to guide them away from the evil that leads to hate and war.
You people are basically lab rats to us. But she's not the only alien here.
It is a parasitic creature that fled my planet after nearly destroying it 3 centuries ago.
It feeds on the negativity and hostility that characterized Earth in the 80s.
The threat of a nuclear strike by the Soviet Union grows, while the possibility of nuclear war is great.
Thank God things have changed. Tyler puts his thoughts into a song.
Don't wanna be radioactive.
Well, that's told him.
Nuclear test, you know the rest.
Another trait of the Ego Trip movie is to take your shirt off. Tyler goes one better.
What am I doing?
Good question.
I can't do this. Write a song to stop war. It's in my heart.
Somewhere, Tommy Wiseau is feeling pretty smug. Suddenly, Tyler is inspired.
You can hear it everywhere as it travels through the air.
That big boy's book of rhymes may not be all you need to write a song.
Like a steady drum beat. Down a lonely city street.
I really feel like he thought the audience would be going, wow, poetry.
Come on, society. Stop the nuclear impieties.
And yes, he did just refer to the mass extinction of mankind as nuclear improprieties. And now, the chorus. Do you hear that you're tone deaf?
Not bad.
Meanwhile, Rito wants Tyler back.
I came out here on one of your promises, and I ended up making drops and running from the police.
The police take underwear delivery surprisingly seriously. Rito sends thugs to sort him out.
Make it painful.
And it is.
Moonlight dancing, it's 2:15. Moonlight dancing, can I dance? Moonlight dancing, it's 2:15.
Tyler goes on tour, and the Song of Peace quickly fixes the entire Western world.
By now, your music is affecting millions of people.
Asylums are full, hospitals are overwhelmed by people who have stuck stuff in their ears. But they can't hear it in Russia, so war still threatens.
Music, it can change this.
Music ain't stop no war.
I sort of buy it. Sometimes all you need is common ground, and East-West, we can all agree, this is the worst song of all time. Tyler contacts his record label.
Tim.
Hey, Tyler, what can I do for you?
You can't do anything?
What? You haven't asked me for anything.
Yeah, thanks.
Tyler, no, hey, Tyler, you didn't ask me for anything. Tyler!
Damn.
Rito may be able to help.
Yeah, but he's involved in the black market, and that's the only way to get the music into the Soviet Union.
I guess their strippers need lingerie too. The bad alien stops this.
Let's go.
But somehow they get a satellite link and Tyler performs live. And so the Russians stand down their nukes, muttering, wow, those poor capitalists have got problems of their own. Feels like the audience is mocking him by singing in tune. Okay, Route 1. This is a musical in which the lead cannot hit a note.
If you hear me, this human plea.
Even his own guitarist tries to headbutt him. It is also like someone put Rocky, Bill and Ted and Cannon film The Apple into a blender, mixed them up and then very carefully strained out anything that might resemble entertainment. But the biggest problem is that, like all Ego Trip films, it radiates an ill-deserved arrogance.
Your gift is the power to remind people of all the good and peaceful parts of themselves.
I don't know, Zervos might be a lovely guy, but it's hard to believe that someone who writes, directs and stars in a film in which his own music is so astonishing that sexy aliens arrive that sexy aliens seek him out to save the world doesn't have a bit of a high opinion of himself.
I write most of my music here.
You write beautifully.
He wrote that!
I'm gonna sing to you, 'cause my heart is true and I love you.
Thanks for watching. For more on this film, and I Had More, join us on Patreon as an acolyte. What are the best and worst fictional bands in films? Let us know in the comments below.
Now that my purpose is over, I must leave you.